Hello, everyone. Andrew here. And today's video really is part three of a continuation of videos. And it didn't really, wasn't planned that way. But basically, what happened was I did a video on the diesel fuel shortage in the United States, which led to refining capacity, which is now going to lead to lithium batteries and lithium refinery as well. So if you would go ahead and subscribe to the channel, it'd be really good for me. Give me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, check out those two videos. By subscribing to the channel, you can go back and look at the last two previous videos, which again were about the diesel shortage and then refining capacity. And this is really part three in that series of videos. And what happened was I started doing research on this upcoming diesel shortage that everyone has been talking about. And that led to me finding about how we are losing our capacity to refine fuel, which is actually what's causing a big part of this diesel fuel shortage. It's also going to cause the heating oil shortage. And we're losing capacity to China, basically. We are not doing any new refineries in the United States. We haven't built a significant new refinery since 1970. So all of ours are getting older while China is building new refineries. And the previous video, again, part two of this series, is all about how that's happening. It's very important to take a look at that. And I'm going to tell you why it's so important what's actually happening. And people really need to take a look at what's happening with this because the present administration, their goal is again to eliminate the need for fossil fuels. And I understand that. I get that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to electric vehicles in any way, shape, or form. I believe we're not ready for them. And I'm going to show you why we're not ready for them and how trying to get there so fast is actually going to hurt us as a country. So, lithium batteries are basically the rechargeable part battery of the when they make an electric car. Okay, so right now the Chile has more lithium than any other country. They have 8 million tons. This is in the reserves, and they also produce the most, and Argentina is second in producing. But Chile has 8 million tons of reserves of lithium. Australia has 2.7 million tons. Argentina has 2 million tons, and China has 1 million tons of lithium reserves. And it's important to know who's controlling the lithium. But what's even more important, and was shown in the thing about refineries, is who is controlling the production of that lithium. And by far and away, China is controlling the production of lithium. Um, I don't want to talk about it too much, but like in the United States, there's only one lithium mine. Of all the mines in the world, the United States only has one. And part of that is because of environmental concerns. So it's almost like people that drive an electric vehicle have no problem with other parts of the world destroying their environment, pulling the lithium out of the ground. But we only have one here in the United States because we're worried about the environmental concerns of lithium mining. And that, again, could end up being part four on this video. So, again, subscribe, because as doing the research for the two previous videos, that's where all the research came up for this video here. And as I was doing that, I'm digging even farther in, and I want to do another one just about lithium mining itself. But what I want to talk about is who controls the lithium once it gets out of the ground. So what's happening right now, the lithium supply is actually controlled by China. They control 70 to 80% of the supply chain for the lithium batteries. And what I mean, and that's according to the World Economic Forum. And what I mean by that is they not only own the production of the lithium batteries, they're producing them in China, but they're also controlling the refineries and where they're mined from. So while they don't have the most amount of mines, Chinese companies actually control most of the mines. Basically, according to the World Economic Forum, the world is going to be reliant on supply chains from China because of their domination of the lithium production. And what I mean by that is, for example, there's just one company. This is just one called Genfei Lithium, which they actually supply Tesla with their lithium for their lithium batteries. They agreed to acquire an Argentina-focused mining group called Lithia. They bought it for $962 million. Recently, they've been increasing, this one company has been increasing their lithium assets. They spent $600 million to procure a plant that's in Salta, that's in Argentina. They also basically, there's 8 new projects in Africa for lithium mining and lithium refineries. 6 of the 8 are either owned fully or partially by Chinese company. So China continues to dominate the refineries of lithium. And again, so they actually own stakes in the mines, even though they're not in China. They own the mines that are producing it in these countries. So basically, they own the lithium and they own the means to uh, refine the lithium. And it's quite a process to do that. Again, it's going to be another video on what's involved in all of that. But that's really scary because, like I'd mentioned in the previous video, China is building new oil refineries because they know that the demand for oil and refined oil is not going away anytime soon. We don't have the capacity to just run on electric vehicles overnight. So they're actually building new refineries in China where the United States is not building any refineries. No chance we're going to build any new refineries, unfortunately. So they're going to control the oil, the refined oil. They're going to control that. So now they're also already are going to dominate the lithium production so that when we do become reliant on electric vehicles, they're going to control the lithium production as well. That should be really scary to everyone because you've got one country now basically going to control the oil refinery and the lithium refinery for the entire world. And that basically gives them economical domination over the world. And that's very important. I don't think people realize just how important that is. Like I said before, check them other two videos out because they led to this video, and everything I found out about this is really scary. And I don't mean to be like a fear monger, but these are just facts that I'm stating here. This isn't my opinion that China is going to dominate the world. This is just a fact that they're going to dominate the world in lithium production. And by doing that, by controlling the economic means, they're going to control the world. And that's pretty scary. So if you would do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. In the comments down below, I love to have an open discussion with people. I'm all about discussions. I think everybody needs to have their opinion heard. Please let me know what you think about this. If you've done some research on it, what you think about it, good, bad, or indifferent, let me know what you think. And again, subscribe so that you can watch those other two videos because this is part three of three videos that led to this just from doing research on the other ones. And it's quite interesting what's happening with this in that, I didn't realize that not only do they own the production of basically be able to refine the lithium, China, but they also own the rights to get it out of the ground to begin with. So again, please, if you like the video, let me know about it. Share this with your friends because I think the more people that see this and need to know about this, I think this is very important. And again, we're all in this together, so let's get through it together. Thank you.